Good morning, YouTube. It's your girl Candy. I just got finished walking my mile. Let me make sure I'm still taping. Yeah, I just got finished walking my mile, and now I'm getting ready to take my smoothie. Okay, listening to my inspiration. I mix my. This is my smoothie, okay, because I don't have time to blend every day. So I take this. It has a whole lot of fruits and vegetables. Fruits already in it. Strawberry banana flavor. See that? Okay, so this is my turmeric. Be careful when you're dealing with your herbs so you don't spill them anywhere because they're too expensive to spill. So to take half a teaspoon. I take a whole teaspoon because I'm over 45. So I need a little bit more than the rest of you guys, right? Plus, this stuff has helped me start healing from vasculitis. Autoimmune problems are real. There's the sea moss. Put that in there. Then I use elderberry as well. I also have million leaf. I'm going to take that after I eat breakfast. I'm going to eat a couple of hash browns and boiled eggs. Boiled eggs are better for you than any other way the egg is made, you guys. Elderberry. Now, remember what Dr. Seegi said, you guys. Anything that's good for you really doesn't taste good, okay? So, that's a message, all right? Also, if you don't take herbs and vitamins and get up and every day do some stretching and walking, I walk a mile every day. I know a mile don't sound like much to other people, but when you've had 2 total knee replacements like me, a mile is something big, okay? So I walk a mile every day, all right? And I go up and down my steps a lot. I have a lot of stairs, okay? So I shake mine first. I stir it, first, so the herbs can go, like, to the bottom. Then I start shaking it. Yeah, baby, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake 'em. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake 'em. I was listening to this one in particular song just now, and I'm not very happy that it's trying to go away. Things You Do. I love it. I'm all moisturized. I moisturize myself with pure cocoa butter, olive oil, and coconut oil only. That's a wrap. I don't use anything else. If you got some kind of oil that works for you, that's great. Now, after I shake it up really good, I wait so I can see if any is stuck anywhere. Because sometimes it might be stuck. You know, it's powder, so I'm not blending it. I stir some more, shake it up some more. Do that for about a minute. So, today I want to talk about making natural bodies popular again, okay? First of all, let me say this disclaimer. This is not hate against girls who get plastic surgery at all. Because there is someone I know that's very dear to me, and she got a mommy body, and I'm not mad at her. You know, she felt like that's what she wanted to do, that's what she needed to do, so she did that for herself, and that's a great thing. But I am talking about the people who try to make folks like me feel bad because I haven't gotten a boob lift or a tummy tuck or some extra boobs like I really need any extra, okay? And or a butt lift or whatever BBL, all that stuff or whatever. I don't need a BBL either. I have a very nice fat ass. I was blessed, like my auntie said, to have very thick legs, a natural BBL already there, and my own boob job. I was born with it. So, I know some people are not born with it, and some people just want to do a little extra, but can I tell you guys something? God did not make any mistakes on you. When he created you, he had a picture in his mind of what you would look like and what you'd be built like, and he did that for you. You are a unique creation. Don't turn yourself into a carbon copy. Message. Also, don't down girls. who have not gotten that work done. Because even if I wanted a tummy tuck, which would be the only thing I would ever want, I can't get it. I had 2 double hernias. Mesh is attached to the wall of my body. So if you cut it, you take away what heals me. So it is what it is. But, exercise, eating healthy. If you want to lose some weight, it's okay to get some help to lose a little weight. But all I'm saying is, once you get your little work done, don't walk around like everybody else with natural bodies are supposed to feel bad because you look like a Barbie doll, okay? Because that's what it looks like to me, seriously. And some of these things that they're getting done now, it just looks ridiculous. So, once again, this is not a hate message against plastic surgery or anything like that, but this is a positive love message for those of us who will never get that surgery and who don't even want it. So let's be proud of what we have. Be proud of your fupa. Be proud of your boobs. Be proud of the butt you have or don't have. Be proud of the size of your legs. Be proud of the shape of your face. Be proud of the lips you were born with. Mwah. Be proud of who you are. Never let anyone make you feel bad because you don't have what they have, okay? And it's not about being broke. It's just a decision that you make for yourself. You understand this? Now you want to see me chug this smoothie down? I find that chugging it on down, gets it all in there. And then what I do, well, there isn't any left. See, all the herbs are gone. I get a little bit extra of this here smoothie, and then I drink some coconut water. Tropical water is better for us than regular water. It really is. Like my son said, props to my oldest child. When you go to the hospital because you're dehydrated, they don't give you water. They could just say, here, drink 8 glasses of water and lay down and you'll feel better. No, that's not what they tell you. They tell you, lay down and let me give you an IV. And it's like, what's in the IV, right? The IV is a mimic of tropical water and nutrients. So why not just drink the tropical water that has the nutrients? Because then they would lose their business because they wouldn't have people coming in for dehydration. Try to unlearn most of what you learned. I know it sounds crazy, but being an educator myself, I know that a lot of things they teach in school is not what's going to help you in real life. There, I said it. My whole time teaching, those 20 years, I was met with a bunch of push because I didn't want to teach the normal. Yes, I taught children phonics and ABCs and 1, 2, 3s and how to count 2 plus 2 and 1 plus 1. But I'm talking about the practical things in life like mental health stability, financial freedom, entrepreneurship, the real black history. They were like, hold on, lady, what you think you're doing? That's not what we told you to teach. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to teach that crap. I got my license. I got my degree. I'm going to go over here and do this. So they would threaten schools. You fire her or we shut you down. And the schools, they decided they would rather have the regular old fake teaching instead of doing the right way. And I wouldn't give them a chance to fire me. I would just go to the office and tell them, you know what, I'll leave. I'll go somewhere else and see if I can find someone in power who will allow me to teach our children the right way so that they're not just in survival mode working a bunch of bullcrap jobs, but they can actually go to college for free with the grants. There's hundreds of grants you could get and sign up for, make the right kind of grades and get, or just do the right kind of activities and get the grants. And then you won't have to pay back a bunch of student loans and all that kind of crap, you feel me? You'll be free and able to do whatever career or business that you plan to start. Now, I'm not saying don't go get an education, but just try to find someone who knows what you really need to have in life, because when I went to high school, I went to Erie View Catholic High, all-girls school, and that's no props to the school at all because I'm not in touch with any of the girls that I went to school with, okay? So, needless to say, I did not feel like it was a family there. I did not like it there. I hated Erie View Catholic High School and most of the people in it, especially the teachers. Now, with that being said, I graduated earlier than anyone else that I know because I was smart enough to do it. So, I lost my train of thought thinking about that crap. But I graduated early, and then I started going to the library and going down to the basement of the library, getting the books from the 1700s and 1800s. And then I compared them to the books that they wanted me to teach the kids out of, and it was like contradictions. Well, this isn't true because the book stated that this was passed and this happened, and they're like, we don't want to talk about that anymore. And now you see it happening again about 100 years later, right? Maybe 200 now. They are wiping out the fact that we had slaves in America. They're wiping out the fact that blacks were mistreated. They're wiping out all of the real history so that they can repeat it again. That's what they're trying to do. And if you think that that job that you have is all that you need, you're really confused. You need to have at least 7 streams of income to really survive. Yes, and I mean like income where you don't have to actually get out and work. You could be monetized in different ways. So I would go further into what I was teaching, but I went to the Principals Association, the Black Panthers Association. I went to all associations that were supposed to help areas, urban areas, and they're cowards. They don't want to go against. They don't want to push back against anything that's wrong. They're going to just roll over and take it. And that saddens me because you get on TV and talk about how you're going to help the community and do all these great things, when really you just want a fatter paycheck and to do it your way so it could benefit you and not really the community or the city or the state. Well, one thing I can say, it's a good thing that Ohio is still a Republican state. And I know you guys are looking at me like, are you crazy? You're a Republican now? Yes, I am. I used to be a Democrat. I did. Until I realized that Republican and Democrat really didn't make a difference at all, except for safety. If you live in a red state, you're safe. If you live in a blue state, you're fucked, pretty much. And I'm just keeping it real. Republicans look out for each other, and there's more of them than us, and they are the elites. There are no elites that are Democrats. So if you're not on the elite side, then you're screwed. Also, let me say this. If you don't have your faith in God, you're screwed, basically. See, people are probably like, but you're black, though. No, I'm not. I'm Aboriginal. And my family owned slaves in 1774 and before that. We are Creole Aboriginal people. We are not black. My family just intermingled with black as we got, older and older and generations down and down and down. Yes, my dad was a very chocolate man, but my mom's side of the family is not black people. So, with that being said, I do not identify as a black female. I am an Aboriginal, indigenous female, and I know who I am and where I came from, and my family has always had means, and I manifest my means. I never have to struggle. I have a millionaire mindset, so I am rich. I have everything I ever wanted and needed. All good things come to me. Everything I do succeeds. I am a child of the most righteous high God. So anyway, You know what's crazy? When I was going to church, I felt like such an outcast. And then I started hanging with some of the church ladies, and once they leave the church, they dress like me. And it's like, why didn't you wear that in church? Oh, girl, you know how pastor is. So you only do what's right so that pastor can give you props, not God? Make it make sense, right? And they're like, oh, honey, in the church, you know how it is. And I'm like, oh, so that's just a clique in a club? Oh, I was so heartbroken because I really thought the church was a group of people that love the Lord and serve the Lord. But really, most of them are just faking it for the pastor, faking it till they make it. And it's like, oh, hell no. I'd rather be an authentic version of who I am instead of having to change who I am at church, change who I am at work, change who I am with my family. I have to be me all the time. And my foster mother gave me that nickname, Candy, and I'm going to keep it forever. And, well, let me rephrase. A man in a wheelchair gave me the nickname Candy, okay, because I wanted to perform exotically. So he said, you should call yourself Candy because you're so sweet. And I actually had a blow pop in my mouth at the time. So I'm like, I do always eat blow pops. So yeah, I'll be that. Also, when I met Mama Hen, I wanted to change my name to Seduction. And she said, you should keep it simple and sweet like Candy, baby, because you are my sweet Candy. And I was like, oh, Mama Hen, I love and miss her so much. Shout out to Sheila. I love you, sis. You are the sister that is not related by blood, but you might as well be, baby. You are my sister for life, and I love you. If anybody has the honor to have Sheila in their life, you are blessed, okay? Blessed beyond measure. And Sheila, you are blessed and highly favored. I love you. I'm calling you when I finish this to check on you. Also, shout out to Harrison Clark. He is formerly known as Zeus, and he has the all caps now, DMR Films on YouTube. Go check him out because that is the producer, content creator, movie director of the documentary behind the G String. And Candy and Honey and me and Honey, I'm Candy. There's going to be a segment on Candy and Honey. Okay, we're going to have a feature. So I'm very grateful to him to allow me to tell my story so that the story that other people told can be abolished so that the truth can set us free. Because those who know me know that I was a money-making broad, and I still am, and I always will be, baby. Honey, too. Shout out to Honey, Boo Boo Sugar. I'm going to be calling you in a minute as well just to check on you. Real friends check on each other. They call each other. They see about each other, And Honey and I have kept in touch ever since high school. And Sheila and I have kept in touch ever since we met at Mama Hen's house when we were 18, 19 years old. Back to the natural bodies, right? Stop hating on girls with natural bodies. Don't make them feel bad. I'm going to use my platform to push being more healthy, exercising, and being proud of your natural body because it's just too much body shaming going on nowadays, and it's time for it to stop. It really is. So with that being said, you guys come on over to Live Me. I go to Live Me every day so I can get some diamonds and coins. Facebook, I have to add more people that are not family before I think I can actually make some money on Facebook. So, Instagram, I really don't like Instagram, you guys. It doesn't feel interactive. I don't know why, but it just does not. So I only go on Instagram about maybe once a week, and that's just to check my messages and keep it moving, But I love Facebook. I did reopen my Snapchat. Okay, so my Snapchat is back going. Please do not send me any more penis pictures. My gosh. I'm not going to have sex with you because you sent me your penis. Okay? That's going to make me look at it and then delete you and then block you. Because, yes, I love freaky things, but it's a time and a place for everything. And I just don't want to see it first thing when I wake up in the morning. First thing when I wake up in the morning, I want to give praises to my Most High. And I want to love on my inner child and my higher self and love on me. And I know you guys are like, isn't she mixing it? No, I'm not mixing it. Okay, baby? Yeah. Love who you are. Love who you are, baby. Ah, I'm going to wash that out in a second. I got my coconut water. I have a mini fridge next to me, so that's what I'm digging into. Mm, there we go. Coconut water. Good for you. This one is pressed. This one is pressed. Right. I gotta go get some more of these. I see getting low. And another smoothie. Mm. When I first drank coconut water, I was like, ew, right? Then I got more used to it. Now I'm like, I see why my children pushed me so hard to take herbs and to do better, because you will live longer and feel happier when your insides feel better. I was so sick laying in that bed. I was in a wheelchair for a year and a half, and the doctors had to break my legs in 5 different places just to give me the total knee replacement. I honestly thought I wasn't going to walk again. And I'm so grateful that I get to walk again. Man, get to dance again. I was dancing yesterday, and my son's dog jumped up on me. I say my son's dog because he's grown, and it's his dog. I got to get my own dog because when I move, I want my own dog with me. Oh, excuse me. All them smoothies and coconut water, right? I'm going to just down the rest of this and go get me some more. I do still drink regular water, too, here and there, but it really doesn't refresh me at all. So, how can I end this? Oh, let's see. Where's my book? This is a pretty good read. I know it looks adolescent, but it deals with restoration within the family of strangers through life-saving love that will not be denied. This book is really great. I have another book that I'm reading that I have read a couple of times, and I'm going to reread it again. This one. This book keeps me focused on what I'm supposed to pray for and what I'm supposed to do. Everybody has a purpose in their life, and once you figure out what your purpose is, do it. I've had multiple purposes in my life, okay? And teaching children was one. Before I taught children, I was a home health aide, and I was in the medical field, and I helped a lot of people that way as well. Before that, I was going to school and volunteering, and I graduated early. I had a scholarship to go to Stanford Medical School in California, and life hit me really hard, really, really hard in the late 80s, and I was unable to go fulfill my scholarship and become a doctor like I wanted to. I was going to be either a brain surgeon or a heart surgeon, but that's what I had my mind set on, so I could help people and come up with new ways for blacks to be saved. Well, our people. And like I said, life happened, and that's for the movie. So I love you guys, and make sure you keep an eye out for Behind the G-String, DMR Films Production, Harrison Clark, Zeus. Zeus! All right, shout out to Zeus. Shout out to everybody that's going to be in the film. And shout out to my homegirl Goldie. She's one of the baddest girls in the game. I love you, Sugar Booger. Everybody take it easy. And I'll be back later because I'm trying to really get up to 100 videos before February so that once the film is released, you guys can have a lot of content to look at and see and things like that. So come on over to Live Me and join me today. for some rip-roaring conversation, right? They asking me a lot of questions online here, too.